All right, here we go again with interest rates. Hey guys, what's going on? My name is Morrison. I'm a local real estate agent here in the Rapid City, Black Hills area. This is Rapid City Real Estate News. So let's get right into it. Interest rates are up again today. I see them this morning at 7.32%. Everybody's been talking about them going up again, and they went up another, quarter percent since last week. So that's a pretty big interest rate hike from for 1 week, and obviously discouraging to some people who are waiting for that interest rate to go down. But not gonna lie, I have been preaching for a while they're probably gonna go up and continue to go up. I still think they'll probably go up from this number. So all of you waiting on interest rates to go down, I don't know how long you're gonna be waiting, but it might be a long time. So, with that being said, let's look at the numbers a little bit. Kind of the same numbers we've been seeing the last couple weeks. We got 24 on the market, 6 of them sold. Actually, that's down a little bit. 24 houses on the market is down a little bit from previous weeks. 25 houses actually sold, closed. A little bit less than the average listing price, so that's good. 205 total active houses, about the same it's been for a few months. Average days on the market is about the same as well, about 24 days. Now let's go to the other categories of pricing. 300,000 and under, we got 44 listings, average price of $229,400. So again, a lot of affordable houses available at the moment, which is amazing. If you have been looking in that category, in the last 2 years it's been almost impossible. So that's amazing to see. 3 to 5, we're looking at 110 listings, so median price in there $384,000. And then 500 and up, we got 52 houses, $692,000 the average. Now, all this to be said is that interest rates have gone up a lot, week over week, and we're still selling houses. Houses are still selling about the same rate and still at a much faster rate than they were before the whole craziness of the last 2 years. Now, something that continues to be a pretty good deal with incentives and other things like that is new construction. Talked about this a lot. They're still offering incentives to buy these houses. I had someone ask me if the incentives come with a catch. They really don't. They don't come with a catch at all. You can just use them for what you want to use them for. The catch might be that they won't negotiate on price as much if you take the incentive, but sometimes the incentive will equal more than cash for you, depending on how you use it. Like if you use it for interest rates buy down, it would equal more than cash for you, things like that. And they also asked if it was only luxury price point. No, but most new construction houses are 300,000 and up, majority of them. You might be able to find a few here and there. You know what? I don't even know of any under 300,000. So probably 300,000 up is the price point you would be in if you're looking at new construction and using those incentives. And again, I have seen incentives as high as $24,000 to buy a new construction house. So that could be really awesome, especially if it's one that's been sitting there a while. Maybe you can get that incentive and then also get a little bit of a price drop as well. Now we're going into an interesting time of year where it starts to get cold. And every single year in a weather market where the weather changes, not always the same, we have a slowdown this type of year, meaning less people are putting houses on the market and typically less people are looking at buying. So to me, it's always been a good time of year to buy, if you're looking at time of year wise, just because you're usually going to get a little bit less money for the same house that you would get in the spring. Now, not always the case. If it's an amazing house and the weather's abnormally well, which right now it is, and it's priced right, it's still probably going to sell right away for top dollar. But as an overall rule of thumb, typically in the winter you get a little bit of money off the house and you're not competing with as many people. As a seller, the winter is not always the very best time to sell a house. There has been some exceptions recently that I've listed, so I guess not always the case for sure, but and also the weather's been amazing recently. But normally in the winter, it's going to be a slowdown. Now, what kind of prices are we talking about difference? It's not a major difference typically. Typically 1 or 2% less on the price is something you can expect. So if you are looking at buying and you don't care about the winter months, moving in the winter months, which is usually the big deterrent is people don't want to move in the winter, that's usually the winter is a good time to buy for you because you don't have a lot of competition. The people that are out there selling are usually pretty serious because they have to sell for some reason or another or really want to sell. So they're usually pretty motivated to sell the house. Now, for those of you out there, quick plug, that are interested at all in investing in real estate, which I invest in real estate myself, not a giant investor, but I do invest a little bit in real estate because that's what I do all the time and I'm comfortable with it. I have a lot of knowledge around it and I have a lot of friends who invest in real estate. I started a real estate investor group and we meet once a month. We actually missed last month because my house got broken into, so I had to cancel that. whole nother side story. But coming up, not this Saturday, but the next, we're going to have our next investor meetup. If you're interested at all in that, I will put the link below this video to that investor group. And you can come check it out, talk about investing, and we will stream it as well. Not live, but we will have it recorded and stream it afterwards. All right, guys, as always, if you got any questions, concerns, anything you want to talk about real estate-wise, hit the link below to schedule a call with me. Happy to help in any way I can. Thanks so much for watching. See you next week. Peace.